Alright, so we're here for UNPL Week 3 team builder before the match. Today with the Copenhagen Gala are going up against the Philadelphia Pincers coached by Golden Guy. Golden Guy is a coach we faced last time in UNPL, and if I remember correctly, we did come out with a victory, but it was a very narrow victory, so I definitely do not believe this game is going to be easy. Now, as you probably know if you've watched so far, is we've had a little bit of a rough start, going 0-2 for our first 2 games. So I really want to get a win here. It is very excruciatingly important that we get a win here, because if we lose here, we pretty much have to win out, otherwise we will miss playoffs no matter what. So yeah, taking a look at Golden Guy's team, it consists of Latios, Mamoswine, Scizor, Florges, Sinister, Tentacruel, Colossal, which is his first TERA cap with TERA Electric, Ice, and Fairy, Iron Hands, Articuno, which is his other TERA cap with TERA Fighting, Ghost, and Fairy, Ursaring, and then Crawdont. So the first thing I think I want to look at his team is he has insane priority. Between Crawdont, Mamoswine, and Scizor, he has 3 really strong priority users in Ice Shot, Bullet Punch, and Aqua Jet, of course. Other than that, Latios is pretty scary. Now, I do think we have a really good Latios counter in Ting Lu, like we have one of the best ones you can get. Even if it hits us with something like an Aura Sphere, it's not going to do too much. So I'm pretty happy with that. But on the contrary, he also has some pretty good Ting Lu answers, like Florges will take most hits. I know we can run like Heavy Slam to hit that thing, so maybe we can get around that. But even Sinister, despite being Ghost type, is not that bad into Ting Lu. If you come in, you take whatever the first hit is, and then you just strength step back up. So I definitely think there are merits for that. Other than that, I think he has like a really sneaky Iron Hand sitting in there between his 2 TERA captains, which is like really, like, it's odd to look at the placement, but it's like, oh god, I have to worry about this thing because this thing is like extremely good. Another sleeper pick I do think, if it comes, might just run our team is going to be Crawdont. My team doesn't switch into Crawdont, like my water resist is called Quillfish. He has a couple of really strong offensive mons and a lot of priority that we have to kind of play around. But I also think we have ways of winning the game, which is what we're going to be taking a look at with our team. So first up here we have Pina Colada, the Iron Valiant with Life Orb, Quick Drive, Knockoff, Spirit Break, Close Combat, and Shadow Sneak, 40 in HP, 2v2 in attack, 8 in defense, 208 in speed with Agility Nature. So we're just running offensive Life Orb Valiant. I think this is the best way to run in this matchup because of the priority, specifically because of Scizor. There's not a whole lot of scenarios where this necessarily can win if we were like a booster or like a choice scarf, like a setup, super variant. So I think just going straight offense and just clicking button with this thing. The combination of our full moves really makes it very difficult for our opponents to switch in. Because we're physical, Fortress is not really a good check. And because the coverage of Knockoff plus our dual stab means we should hit pretty much the entirety of his team. Yeah, something like Tentacruel, if it's physically defensive, can maybe like eat a hit, but honestly a Knockoff is still going to do about 50% to that thing, plus we get rid of its item. Totally worth it. Not too scared about like Tentacruel offensively. Watch me get swept by Sword Stance Tentacruel once again. Next up we have Dacry, Zangoose with Toxic Orb, Toxic Boost, Facade Knockoff, Quick Attack, Sword Stance, 14 HP, 2 in attack, and 216 speed with Agility Nature. I am actually just going to speed creep the Articuno, because in case it is like a fast, bulky Articuno, it is very important that we actually are able to click something like a Facade on it, because like we don't quite do enough damage with Quick Attack because Articuno is pretty bulky. So having the Facade is just pretty nice there. Speaking of Zangoose, Zangoose actually has like an incredibly good matchup. So first of all, he cannot get burnt by potential Flame Body from Colossal because we should already be Toxic Orb boosted. Or yeah, Toxic Orb boosted, so yeah. And if it is TERA Colossal and we can force that TERA somehow, then it's no longer a resist and we actually just like do so much damage. I want you to know, if we can get that Sword Stance up, we have a chance of just OHKOing Scizor from full, just with Facade. We just have a chance to OHKO. Like, it's so wild. It depends a little bit on how defensive he is, but I am expecting more a bulky offensive Scizor in this matchup, because Scizor is really strong offensively into my team. And I still also think you will have some bulk because you want to be able to take a potential hit from like a Valiant or something like that. But yeah, I think Zangoose can put in the finest of work. I really believe in this mon. Like every time I do calcs with this thing, I'm always blown backwards, but just how much damage it can output. Even without the Sword Stance up, it still does really good damage. So this is probably going to be the ultimate win con, just hoping we can get a Sword Stance up. If we can find a position to that, we can do very well, I think. Next up, we have Tequila Sunrise, the Talonflame with Heavy Duty Boots, Flame Body, Flatlets, Brave Bird, Roost, and Sword Stance. 128 in HP, 2v2 in attack, 128 in speed with Agility Nature. Just Spirit Cream, the Latios. We're practically just running like dual stab, Roost, Sword. like how I'm saying, we're practically just running dual set Roost Sword Stance. Well, yeah, those are the 4 moves you want. But we're running like a bulky offensive talent, more so offensive with a little bit of bulk. And that's because this actually does pretty well into his team. Like Iron Hands can definitely take a hit. Colossal pre-TERA will eat this up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Does not care. But again, if I can force the TERA on Colossal, this should do very, very well. He doesn't have the greatest combo into fire and flying. Plus, again, we have Sword Stance set up. Roost for some longevity, because this is also like a kind of pseudo Scizor counter a little bit. Scizor can very much have knockoff, which would be annoying, but I mean, Flame Body might counteract that a little bit, so that's pretty nice. This can also switch into a potential Earth Ring in some scenarios, though Earth Ring can be kind of scary depending if it's offensive or defensive. And generally, I think Talonflame can do pretty well here. This is one of those mods where like I'm not the most comfortable in using Talonflame, so we'll see how it does, but I can see on paper how this is gonna work. Next up, we have Cosmopolitan, Depetulant, Weakness Policy, Poison Puppeteer, Shadow Ball, Malignant Chain, Recover, Natch Spot, 248 in HP, 52 in defense, 28 in speed with Bold Nature. So we're pretty bulky, fast with setup Weakness Policy. This is the way we need to run Petulant. I've known this from the beginning, like this is probably one of the better ways to run Petulant, just be bulky on the setup. There's like almost nothing that OHKOs us. Latios, Sinister, Mammothswine, and Crawdon, those are the only 4 that can truly do damage. Like even Scizor, unless it's like Life Orb Sword Stance, will not do that much with a knockoff. It'll activate our Weakness Policy, we can recover up, and then we don't care. This is what I really like about Petulant, is he's just like this ungodly bulky mon on the physical side. And then he can dish out pretty good damage. Like we can get to probably +4 pretty easily. Like get on that spot up and then get our Weakness Policy activated, and we can do damage. Like we can 1v1 quite a lot of the mons on our opponent's team. So I'm very excited about that. Next up, we have Rusty Nail Klefki, a debut with Light Clay, Prankster, Foul Play, Dazzling Gleam, Dual Screens, and Reflecting Light Screen. 248 in HP, 240 in defense, and 20 in special defense with a Bold Nature. So as you can see, we have dual setup, plus we kind of have setup with well, not kind of have setup with Pendulum. We have setup with Pendulum, but it's not as needed. But our 2 Sword Stance users do very much appreciate the screens. I think screens in this game does make pretty good sense. We also bring in Petulant, so if I'm expecting like a break from Scizor or a break from like an Iron Hands or anything, I can't actually block that because Cosmopolitan, our Petulant, is already the answer to 2 of those mons. So I think screen works really well here. It's also a really good way to make Latios less threatening, same with like Mammothswine, and especially same with the Crawdon. Crawdon is like, again, honestly the biggest issue offensively. Thankfully we can revenge it pretty easily because like all of our mons almost outspeed except for like one you'll see here in a little bit. And yeah, I'm not expecting Klefki to do much besides setting screens, I'm gonna be honest. Next up, we have Boilermaker the Tinglu with Eject Button, Vessel of Ruin, Payback, Earthquake, Spikes, and Whirlwind. 248 in HP, 204 in special defense, 56 in speed with a Calm Nature. So the 56 in speed is just to try and catch. I want to say this is Iron Hands we're trying to catch, just in case it's like no speed investment Iron Hands, because we have like 3 mons at 45, which is like super weird. So he probably will have a little bit of speed just so we can't, but in case he doesn't, we can catch it and Earthquake will do a lot of damage. Now the reason we are Eject Button is because this is meant to switch into Latios. Then no matter what the Latios clicks, I can go Valiant. If it had clicked Luster Purge, we are immune, which means it doesn't activate our Eject Button, which is nice. If it clicks Draco Meteor, we'll eat the hit, and we can go Valiant, because if it's Choice Scarf and then therefore locked, Valiant is immune. If it clicks Flip Turn, we get the momentum, and either it will be Choice Lock to Flip Turn, which won't do that much to Valiant, or we will be faster than Latios. This is a really strong way to position ourselves against the Latios and pressure our opponent's team, because our opponent doesn't like switching into Valiant that much. This is a really good way to get Valiant and at the same time pressure the Latios, which I really like. So yeah, that's gonna be our team for week 3 of UNPL. As always, if you liked the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. I'm gonna head into the battle. See ya in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here for our UNPL week 3 battle. We're going up against Golden Guy. And honestly, this is kind of a pretty important battle for us to win. With 2 losses early on, we really need to win here to make sure we don't absolutely get stuck at the bottom. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what to lead with going into this, but I actually think we will just do Valiant. Anything that's not called like Scizor or Latios are not too bad for us. We can stay in, we can get a massive hit off. If he leads Colossal, I have a decent switch in Petulant. Like he could be special, like special Colossal, which is like kind of annoying, but I think it's like we can deal with it. Plus, if he leads Colossal and we lead Valiant, I think we kind of force us to TERA immediately, so I don't hate that. But yeah, good luck having the Golden Guy. As I said, pretty nervous about this match because like I want to get a win. Like I hate being like super winless early on in the season. I don't mind like losing every now and then, but like a tough start is tough. Okay, Scizor. Well, all right then. Not great lead either. I'm gonna be honest. Not the most amazing lead. Well, for me, I mean, he knows it's not booster Valiant, so I guess like that's the only thing we lose by this is we lose like he instantly gains information that this is not a I mean, I think I'm always going Petrant here. If he clicks U-turn, he clicks U-turn. If he clicks what's it called? If he clicks knockoff, that's pretty nice because that immediately makes our weakness policy go off. If he clicks bullet punch, I mean, we don't take too much. So I'll live with that. He could be like a sword stance set, which would be kind of annoying. If he's sword stance life orb, that's kind of scary. He hard with, okay, I guess he feared like Babiri Berry Fire Punch maybe? Or did he call Petrant? I don't know if he called Petrant because this is like kinda not the worst for me. Yeah, no, Flamethrower doesn't do, like I'm gonna look at Colossal real quick to see if there's anything I should be like super scared about. I think he's gonna get hazards up and hazards are gonna be annoying. Don't get me wrong, like they're gonna be kind of annoying to deal with because I didn't bring removal. Talonflame doesn't have removal this week, right? Will-O-Wisp could be kind of annoying. He could be, I mean, even if he's Iron Defense, you know what? I'm just gonna nasty plot. Don't think I like feared too much. It's interesting. So he went Colossal on Valiant. Okay. That's kind of interesting to know because to note down because also the fact that he didn't say it. Don't tell me this is like offensive specs. I'm gonna be mad. Okay, never mind. This does Jack Dilly Squad. Alright, Petrant, I don't know. Part of me want to go for the +4, but at the same time I also kind of just want to get damage off because if I get damage off on this, I can kind of scout ahead of to the future to see how like bulky it is, physical, spatial, and whatnot. So I'm just gonna Shadow Ball for now. That Power Gem did nothing. This should do decent damage, I feel like. Yeah, almost half, almost half. We take that. So he does have Earth Power, which triggers my weakness policy. I do kind of wanna recover here. If he catches me on the recover and switches into like Latios here, that's a really good switch for him. But I will at least have a healthy Petrant for the future that will be really good into like Scizor. So I'll take that. I'll recover here. Okay, the only problem with this is it actually has a slight chance of putting him out of range of Shadow Ball, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. He could very well go Latios here. Maybe I should have Shadow Balled on like the prediction that he might switch, but that's also like super risky for him because I could just Shadow Ball and be very close to killing this. Also, I am faster than a Sinister, so I don't fear Sinister coming in too much. Yeah, Shadow Ball should like nuke that thing completely. Yeah, no, I'm really, because like I think the only switch here that really screws me over is the Latios, because even if he goes Mamoswine, I can literally stay in, take the hit from Mamo. So he does. Oh, if you go Latios here, that's a ballsy play. Galvanate. Ooh, okay, no, I'll 100% take Iron Hand's damage. What? I will 100% take this. I think I'm just gonna hit it because I want to see if this is potentially like AV or what it is. So I'm gonna Malignant Chain here. I don't know what he would do. Like Earthquake shouldn't do too much either. From this, I guess he could be like banned. Okay, so we do about half. Don't get the poison, which is kind of annoying. Earthquake, how much? Yo, Petrant is so dumb. I'm gonna play this smart. I'm gonna take Shadow Ball, which shouldn't kill, and then I'm gonna recover on the following turn. Plus, by clicking Shadow Ball, if you go Scizor here, I get massive damage. So that's probably what, I mean, Petrant is putting in work already. Got damage on Colossal, now have damage on this. Latios is realistically the only thing that really revenges this thing if I'm like healthy enough. Which means I can go into my eject button Ting Lu and I can put on pressure with Valiant on the following turn. Because like some of his Valiant chains are already looking a little bit rough. around the edges. So we love this. Yeah, this is what I wanted with Petron. Like, Petron's just like, oh, it's so good. This is just what I wanted to do with Petron, like, this entire time. So he does just EQ. Oh, was that a high roll? Oh, I think that was a high roll. I'm gonna recover. I think, based on, like, what he's been doing, he does less than half. So I should end up with more in the long run. Again, he could catch a recover here, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that was... Also, the Shadow Ball, one of the reasons I did it is because I mean, realistically, I guess I could have maybe Malignant Chain, but if it didn't kill, I would be in like a similar situation. Like, if Malignant Chain wasn't guaranteed to kill... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Malignant Chain wasn't guaranteed to kill. Shadow Ball covered the Scizor switching in. So it's just kind of that. Plus, now I'm in a situation where in a position where I can recover again and get more health. Like, honestly... We're weakness policy and it worked out, but maybe Black Sludge would not have been bad either here, because like we could still have gotten to the +4 by just nasty plotting. Okay, we're playing a little bit risky with some crits here. Yeah, I'm gonna recover again. He can switch if he wants. I have damage on multiple mons that I'm very happy about having damage on, and I would have a healthy Petron after this. Now I am down to, I believe, 5 recovers after this. I have to play a little conservative with them, like in the future. But I mean, if this is speed, if Colossal is down and this Scizor we should be able to beat, I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Like, I'll take that 100%. He does withdraw. I think he goes Latios here. I think you make the play here. Grandmaster D-Raid. That is the Mammal Swine. Okay. Alright, if you're like banded, you do 75 to 89. If you're banded, you do 75 to 89. I am at 315. Now, I could... Okay, yeah, no, I'm sitting at... So if you're banded, this guaranteed... not guaranteed, it has a chance to kill. I think I might go hard Talonflame here. Just for the simple... Alright, so I might go Talonflame here just because I feel like Earthquake is like super what he has to click here. I don't think he can make a prediction. And then... But then I don't know... I'm gonna go Talonflame and then I gotta figure out like what I'm gonna do in the following turn. If I'm being honest. Also, I just realized I'm faster than the Mamoswine. Like I sped prep Mamo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not faster than Mamoswine, never mind. So I did Sinister speed crip. I did. So ultimately, I do think this was the correct choice. Now, Talonflame. Icicle Crash will do a lot. I am a little 50-50 on what he's gonna do here because if he's thick fat, I'm just gonna kind of assume he's thick fat on this thing, right? I mean, I can take a hit and I could potentially Sword Stance. Cause like, what are you switching? Cause like Colossal is already kind of low. I kind of want to go. You could very much stay in here because like you don't realistically take that much damage. Kind of wish I had U-turn on Talonflame here. Cause like I'm thinking, right? Like I think you bring Colossal in here because it still kind of walls Talonflame pretty well. I want to go hard Valiant, but even then I don't know if Valiant really deals with Colossal that well. Honestly, you're not clicking a ground move, so I'm going Petron to scout what he wants to do here. So we switch first. So if he's Choice Scarf, we now know he's not Choice Scarf if he switches. I just want to kind of scout what he goes for here. So he does withdraw, so we know he's not Choice Scarf. Okay, that's good to know. Drum, what's that? I think that might have been the Colossal. Let's go! Okay, do I want to just get damage, or do I want to... like, I want a Nasty Plot. The problem is honestly, I'm just gonna go for Malignant Chain. We might get a Poison. Who knows? Okay, so he does just stay in. I think he gets Hazard up now, though. Crit. Poison? Let's go! Plus the confusion. This is a fair unbalanced move, by the way. I mean, okay, the crit chance is like a normal. It doesn't have a heightened crit chance or anything. Hit yourself. God damn it. So he just goes for Earth Power Roll. That's really interesting that he went for that. Not gonna lie. Didn't think he was gonna do that. Okay, how many recovers do I have left? I'm just gonna take a look. Okay, 5. I'm gonna recover once. Just because I do think keeping Petron somewhat healthy to switch into Iron Hands and to Scizor is pretty nice. I mean, so far Petron is putting in the finest of work. Like, holy... Yeah, no, he switches. I figured he would. I think that was Mamo, right? I think that was Mamo's line. Now, with no boost, we don't do too much. We do get the recover off, though, which is kind of nice. We also know he's not Choice Scarf, so even though I really wanna... I wanna save the Ting Lu for Hub. There's a chance he clicks an ice move here. I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely a chance he clicks an ice move here. I do think I'm healthy enough to take a bandit hit if I really need to. I don't know if I want to, but I also want to get damage on this, because right now I'm not progressing almost anywhere. Plus I went Talonflame last, which I think was like... Which you know, made it like a kind of... Like, it would be too obvious to go Talonflame again, I feel like. I want a Shadow Ball on either the double or him clicking like Icicle Crash and get I want to get damage off. If I throw away Petrant, I do struggle a little bit with Scizor. I guess we have Talonflame for Scizor. I'm gonna get damage off. Oh, we are faster, so he's like more of a bulky version of this. Okay. Is that looks to maybe... Yeah, no, he does go for the Icicle Crash. I kind of figured he would. I'm just gonna turn on some light because it's getting dark. Alright. So maybe I should have done what my like inner demon told me and go Valiant on the ice move, but you know... I mean, that still would have done a lot, don't get me wrong. But it would have been funny. It would have been kind of cool. Also, I think based on that, we can definitely tell this is not like... I don't even think it's like that offensive, if I'm being completely honest. We know we're faster. I want to go for the Malignant Chain. I want to be that demon. I want to be the demon. Now, I'm sitting at 254. Which puts me at 85, so I should take anything this thing wants to go for. I will go to Malignant. If he clicks EQ here, I'm gonna go Talonflame on the next play, I think. Get the poison. Come on, Petron. Never mind. Should take this. Ooh, it does leave me like really low, so maybe it was a little bit of a misplay. I still think Petron, because Petron can heal on Iron Hands, he heal on Colossal. So I will go Talonflame here. He could very well click. Actually, yeah, no, that was a misplay. I played too fast because he can easily click Icicle. Well, he can click Icicle Crash because it would kill Petron from where I'm at. But if I click Recover on that, I gain more out of it. So I don't know how safe he wants to play. That might have been a little bit of a throw, I won't lie. I think I clicked it a little too fast. I should have thought about it like just a tad bit more, I think I should have thought about that like a tad bit more. Like, we'll take an Icicle Crash, but it's gonna hurt. Also, I think this might be AV based on the damage. So he does go for the Earthquake. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. If Colossal comes in here, I wanna... I mean, we do nothing but like a Brave Bird or anything. Yeah, no, that's kind of the annoying part, is we don't do too much damage with our... We don't do too much damage with Talonflame into Colossal, but I guess any chip into Toxic Poison is pretty nice. But I want to hard Petrant again. Like, I want to hard Petrant again so badly. Because, like, we do have a... we shouldn't kill Mamo if it is Big Fat here. I want to hard Petrant so bad on the Colossal again so I can recover. I also kind of want to hard Valiant, because like Valiant doesn't need health, but then if Colossal does come in, I'll click Brave Bird. I'll do like kind of the safe play. So he does withdraw, he goes Colossal. I should have done it. I should have put my foot on the goddamn... Yeah, no, it is Colossal. I should have put my Slong on the table, but you know, it is what it is. Hazards up here would have been amazing. Maybe I should have gone Ting Lu, honestly. Ting Lu is also like risky, honestly. So we take Recoil, Oh no, I knew he was leftovers. What am I saying? I was like, we take... I was like so prepared to take... what's it called? Rocky Helmet, but I knew it was leftovers. Now, if you stay in and hit me, you 100% click Power Gem. I kind of want to go Clifkey on this play and get screens up. Because like, Flamethrower does decent damage, but if I get a screen up, it actually doesn't do that much. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, I am gonna do that. It's a little, we're playing a little risky with Klefki, but honestly, I'm at this point, I want to get him in so I can get screens up. I guess I should also maybe try and see if I can get Tinglu in at one point, just so I can get Hassles up. I know he's eject button, so the first hit we take, we will get swapped out, so it's a little bit unfortunate. It is what it is. Oh, key raw flamethrowers. Okay, never mind. I misplayed heavily. Jesus Christ, why would you? Okay, I'm not sure I understand the raw flamethrower. I'm gonna be honest. Like even if you predict like Petulant, even if you predict Petulant, you can just click Power Gem. You've shown Power Gem already. Okay. A little bit of a misplay from my side, but it is what it is, you know? I will get my screens up here, I think. I think that is just the correct play at this point. Yeah, get screens up. Cause like, I'll sack Klefki then at that point. Like, it is what it is. Flamethrower, yeah. I'm so interested he hasn't clicked Hazards with this thing, like, at all. Also, what I'm doing here is I'm basically creating a scenario where Petron, like, is about to fuck someone's life up a little bit. So we go reflect as well. I'm just as I said, I'm just giving up Klefki now at this point. It is what it is. Plus, like, the poison also slowly racks up on Colossal, which is kind of nice. Like, as soon as this is down, plus Iron Hands took a bunch of chip, that makes Talonflame like extremely good. If I actually, honestly, can Talonflame take a? How well does Talonflame take a Power Gem behind Light Screen? That's 58 to 69, which is not great. I don't know the Latios set yet. Like, I don't know what it does just flamethrower. Okay, so yeah, we let Klefki go down. It is what it is. Okay, how do I want to do this? I can go Petulant, heal up my Petulant, but I will be running super low on recovers at that point. Plus, I can only get one recover up as he hit me, and then he dies to poison, so that might not be the best play. Honestly, I want to go Zangoose so bad, but if I get burned on the one turn I don't have my Toxic Orb ready, I am gonna scream, I'm gonna cry. Like, so bad. Actually, you know what? I can just Swords Dance, I think. I'm about to show you all why the Goose is as good as he is. Okay, just don't have Will-O-Wisp. Just don't have Will-O-Wisp. That is the only thing I ask of you. Don't have Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna... I didn't TERA, but that don't matter. I only have TERA normal, so it realistically doesn't matter in the long run. The Goose! I am still ready. Okay, you just... I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay, thank God. Alright, so we have a +2 Goose now. We are about to hurt somebody. We are about to hurt people. We are very much about to hurt people. Okay, we should... I am Toxic Boost. I was like, I don't... Well, actually, I would have been immune to you otherwise, so yeah. This was definitely the correct play. 100%. Okay, we should kill Sinister, we should kill Mamo, because we did speed creep. We also saw it was not Choice Scarf Mamo. We have Quick Attack Latios. Scizor has to be extremely defensive for Zangoose to not kill. Like, extremely defensive. I love Goose. Goose time. It's Goose time! Actually, even like extreme defensive. I just needed one spike up. One spike up. Oh my god, that's what... One spike up and we would have been like almost in business. So this is the Latios. Okay. I realistically do take a hit behind screens from this. But also Quick Attack has a chance to just straight up kill this thing. If I TERA. +2 TERA. I'm just gonna quickly... So I might as well do the double Quick Attack. TERA normal, Quick Attack. Does 96 to 113 if he has no bulk. Do I have a mon that allows this to... I mean, it has decent bulk probably because of my nearest is like Curum. But 2 Quick Attacks will still do it. So I'm still gonna do that, just because I think it's funny. Just because I think it's funny. Plus, we get massive damage on Latios then, at that point. Like, we do so much. So I'll take this. And realistically, we should be able to take a hit behind screens. Now, if it's like Specs, we might die. But then I know it's Specs. Which is also why Quick Attack is probably just the better play always. Zangoose! Goose, 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 goose. Zangoose, Zangoose, Zangoose. I told you. I told you all. You just gotta believe in me. You just gotta believe. Oh god. I told you all, believe in the goose and the goose will believe in you. Oh my god. Okay. Scizor, I facade. I take whatever hit he wants to go for on a facade. If he goes hands, I quick attack probably, just, I don't know, why not? If he goes Mammo, I quick attack, I facade as well, because we know it's not choice scarf, so we outspeed. Sinister, you have to literally be Colberberry. Actually, you can be Sinister. If it's like Colbur, it 100% lives, but I'm just gonna click knock off. I have no reason not to. Plus, I should live any hit it wants to go for. It cannot burn me. Strength at me is like fine, I guess. Honestly, I could have gone for the +4 there. I just realized I could actually, in theory, have gone for +4, but we don't need to be greedy. I just need Goose to do damage right now. I just need Goose to do damage. All right, come on, Goose. I believe in you. Come on, Goose. Goose, 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 Goose. This is Daiquiri. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The fact that he killed a freaking Latios, I am like over the moon for that. Oh, also, I kind of forgot Colossal is dead too. Died to... Oh, he withdraws. Oh, okay, he's trying... I mean, this still gets me like a massive hit on something. 100% take that. He's stalling like toxic turns. Okay, I get it. I get it. I mean, I'm not against it. I understand. Yeah, I think what he's doing is... Oh, it was AV hands. Okay, so it was AV hands. Kind of had like a feeling it might be. Honestly, if he goes Scizor, I might knock off, just in case he hot swaps into Sinister. Wrong mons. There we go. Hands. Same with the Mammo Swine, I think. Yeah, like, because Mammo already has some... Okay, so he does go Scizor. I want to knock off, like, Facade does more, but I want to knock off just because it gets rid of the item, right? Like, so I'll take that. But also, in case he goes Sinister, I'm gonna knock off. I think ultimately that gives me more. Let's go. I called that. Bye, Sinister. Bye-bye. Look at the goose. Look at the goose. I fucking love this mon. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right, so Scizor. I'm gonna check if I still have screens up. I do still have reflect and whatnot up, so I should. Actually, 116. If he's offensive life orb or like bandit, yeah, bullet punch has a decent chance of taking me out. I mean, actually, if he's life orb, it's gonna be kind of annoying. But if I can tell he's like, because like if he's not bandit or life orb, he shouldn't kill me here with bullet punch. Yeah, so I'll click facade. Oh, he doesn't bullet. This has a chance to kill if he's not like super defensive. Bye, Scizor. Okay, I'm sorry, Golden Guy, but I've been telling people they need to believe in Zangoose. I'm sorry you're the guy that's figuring it out. Like that's getting the realist of real right now. I'm sorry about that, but oh my god, this is what I wanted from this guy so badly. We might die to Ice Shot here. Yeah, Ice Shot should take us out. Actually, I can Quick Attack. Quick Attack takes him out. Donk. Alright, so as I said, I'm sorry, Golden Guy, you were the one that had to experience the fear of that is Toxic Boost, Salt Stance, Tail Zangoose. But I'm so happy I got this. I'm so happy that at least once in the season I got to show off what this guy can do, because holy, that was beyond expectations. Oh my god. All right. Again, I don't know what to say. That was such an overperformance to what I expected. I thought I might get 2 or 3 kills with him max in like a game. Holy hell. So as always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with thought of the battle, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. And I better see comments about Zangoose down there. I'm out. Peace, YouTube. Here at the end, I want to give a shout out to the members of the channel. Shout out to Record Mike, Christine Manon, Aquatic Naturalist, Kazas My Life, RDB78, Rosered God, Castweeb, Lantern Comic Nerd, Pokebaldi, Some Random Guy, also known as Thunderbug, Jay Riggy, Soul Sandal, also known as Quinn, and lastly, Frosty Random. Also a special shout out to Castweeb, Thriller, Is Danny Mac for giving members or donating to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate it.